Welcome to TDR Racing. Tonight we're at Nashville Superspeedway, running, I believe he said 94 laps tonight. So I'd like to thank the sponsors here, APG, and we're going to head over to the track here. We're going to see what's going on. Some of the different cameras here because haven't been messing with the cameras too much. Ooh. Pit lane cameras are nice.
Right here, man. Have the ball.
Yep.
You know, Reaper, we used to do wild stuff at a track. Good guy right there, though.
Oh yeah.
Anybody, I mean, offer to drive that Max Speed TV truck of ours, really, there's the man right there.
Yeah, he was anxious about getting in here and racing tonight, so that's really cool. He enjoys racing here with these guys, and if anything, I think last week, coming off that win last week, kind of gave him the momentum to make sure that he's going to be here this week. He wants to be here bad. So, but you did an awesome job in painting that truck too, Ed.
Yeah, actually that paint job came out nice too. Well, anything I do, I try to make them look nice for the track and for the fans.
Exactly. Yep.
Hey Rudy, I'm out of my truck. Tested the track, man. The track's awesome. They're gonna have some fun tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ed. It's gonna be a pretty awesome race here. This is a beautiful facility, and it's good to. I'm kind of glad that we have this chance to run this track. I guess because I've been there, and I just think it's cool to run on a track that I've been to,
Oh yeah, exactly.
So.
So that is a cool little design there. I put on Reefer's truck there, that Max TV there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's pretty cool design. But all these trucks look gorgeous tonight, Rudy, on this track.
Oh, I know it. This concrete on this track, being as white as it is, really makes these cars stand out really great.
Oh yeah, 10-4.
All the different colors and stuff in these trucks. But I think we're going to see some really good racing here tonight. Obviously, the low groove being the groove to be in on the turns. And the rule that they can't block until 5 to go. So this should be some good clean racing. Once they pass, they have to go to the high side. So that's it's going to be a lot of lead.
Yeah, I was looking at the high side there, running the low side. The only thing you'll probably have to do, their crew have to do there is mess with their steering ratio a little bit so they can drive up on that high side. The low side is pretty fast, but you still have to lift a little bit, or you'll be sliding up the guy up next to you, up on the high side. So you got to be careful of that, really. That's the only thing I noticed tonight on this track.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna try something here, Ed. I wanted to try this, being I had taken my steering ratio up so high. I wanted to drop it down a little bit and go out and try turning a couple more laps real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Rudy. Try this, Rudy. Try at, I ran mine at 20. Try at 20, man. The car handled really well at 20.
Keep it under
For me, it did.
Keep it under 3,000.
I did have it at 22. I dropped it down to 15.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Okay.
Because
I'll put you on there so I can watch you.
I've got my profile is set to 500.
Okay.
So I'm kind of with you. I want to try that high side a little bit too.
All right, I'm riding with you, buddy. You're on. Oh yeah, got you on the spotlight. Don't even lift off that throttle, buddy. Just hold it wide open. Yeah, 10-4 on that. Yeah, watch it. Once you get up to that corner, right before you hit that right there, I'll start dropping it. You'll slide up a little bit. Just hold it on. Stay high. Turn it. Close it down. Yeah, that's another thing I noticed too, where you got to hit your marks at each time coming around these tight turns. Yes, they definitely are. They really grip really well.
Yeah. Pit road here is kind of a little tricky.
There's a spin.
I think you're supposed to pit on the back stretch there. Do you see that entrance back?
Yeah.
Keep it under 45.
Really?
Keep it under.
Yeah, that's where you're supposed to be pitting. But I don't know how these guys are going to be pitting tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, it keeps your wrecks down, and plus you got a little bit more space coming off the back stretch.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can imagine getting all these cars going at little entrance right there and all trying to pit at the same time. There's going to be some wrecks.
Definitely.
I mean, that's the preferred place to pit. I don't know how they got set up for tonight for their race.
Right.
Go ahead, Lee. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're all right. But yeah, entering on that the back stretch to come down pit road, it's a service road, like.
Yeah, well, actually, it's before you hit turn 3 right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what they said. That's the preferred place to pit, because you try to pit there, man. Guess where you're going to be? You're going to be in the grass.
Oh yeah, just like Reaper is right now.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't really slow that car down quick enough.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I love this track. Awesome track.
I don't know why they even close something like this, man. It's a beautiful track.
I know. Money.
I'm surprised NASCAR didn't pick that up and buy this track, Rudy.
Yeah.
Man, they could really have some good cup racing, truck racing here.
Well, they had the trucks come up there, the Nationwide or the Busch cars, and the Indy cars ran there too.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and all three of them no longer run there now.
Man, what a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there's grass growing right up between the cracks in the concrete. You know,
Oh, I bet there is. Yep.
must be nice to have that kind of money to just shut down a multi-million-dollar facility like that and just, let the grass grow up in the cracks.
Yep. Let it go to waste.
Had a beautiful, like a skybox, where they, the commentators were up there, and had a beautiful, and grandstand seats were awesome. The first couple of years I went up there, I had grandstand seats, and money got a little tight for me, so I just opted to get the cheapy seats.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, the 1.5 mile oval, shaped actually like just a little miniature Michigan. It's almost the same identical shape and everything. It's just a half mile shorter. But they ran such great speeds there that you really couldn't tell that it was only a mile and a half. You would have swore you were at Michigan watching a 2-mile race,
Rudy, do you see grandstands?
Yeah.
I don't see them. I don't know why I don't see them.
I don't know. Yeah, I see him. Go to pit lane 1, and you can look off to the left and see him.
On 10-4.
Or pit lane 2, and look off to the right, and you can see him. You see him?
Nope. I see everybody's pit crew, but I don't see no grandstand in this track for some reason.
Well, that's really weird.
Big time.
Do you have like them shut off or something in your graphics?
I just checked on my graphics, and all the graphic stuff is fully lit up.
That's really strange.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, I've sat in the grandstands here, and then I've sat. Well, they're part of the grandstands, but it was the last section of grandstands going into turn 1, and then I've sat in the mini bleachers in turn 1, and then I've sat in the mini bleachers in turn 4.
Oh wow.
So I've been pretty much about everywhere on that track. So as they're coming down to qualifying now, Ed, I'm not sure about you, but I'm kind of expecting a pretty clean race here. Knowing these guys, they've each week they've produced some awesome racing. I don't foresee this week being any different than last week. Are you there, Ed?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's going to be a good race tonight, Rudy. We seen last week they did an awesome job there racing last week, man. Nice clean driving from these guys over here, and I think they expect the same thing tonight, Rudy. I think they're gonna run their trucks all out, and I think they're gonna give each other room. And I don't think our tonight's going to be our tire wear either, Rudy. I think it's going to be fuel only.
Yeah, you could be right. It's only 94 laps, Well, I don't know. Let's see. How many fuel stops is that going to be? About 3 or 4, maybe?
Yeah, probably about that, Rudy. Yes, you can get 19 or 20 per lap. I'm pretty sure you can on these trucks.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know. I think I would kind of expect maybe at least one tire change. You know,
Yeah, 10-4, Rudy.
because you are gonna, as hard as these guys are pushing them, they are gonna wear them down.
Oh, definitely. Well, what would you think, Rudy? Would you get right after the truck, or are you just trying to? Would you save your tires, or just stay in a pack, or? I don't know what I do. I probably would just stay. You know me, I'm a good driver anyways, or try to be a safe driver, and worry about my equipment. We'll talk about that again tonight.
Yeah.
I think I'd stay in the pack. Let them guys race it hard, and I think I'll save my equipment to the end.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish this thing would show. Okay, he's in, let's see, 1, 4, 89, 22, 90. Who are we missing? DPH on the pole right now. DPH showing him the way around here. He's on the pole right now.
Oh yeah, 10-4.
So qualifying is over now. So they'll be going to happy hour. Let's see these guys go out here and turn some happy hour laps. Don't seem to take long to get them to qualify around here. About 3 minutes and it's over,
Exactly. You've got that right, Rudy.
I had to clean the old spectacles so I could see. Let's see here. I need to. We've only got a couple guys out on the track practicing here. I'll have to wait and see. We can get some more guys out there, but practice seemed to go pretty good, and I enjoyed myself, Ed. Great.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that was awesome. It was fun.
Getting a few more guys out now, test the waters a little bit here, and make sure they've got all their setups dialed in the way they want them. Steering ratios and whatever else they can change on here. Can't change tire pressures and stuff, can you, Ed?
I'm not sure, Rudy. No, if he's got it out fixed, no, you won't be able to change nothing. The fix does all that for you.
The only thing you can change is steering ratio, right?
Yeah, Rudy, that's about it.
Wow. Well, I know Reaper said, last week there he likes running open setups, but after running with these guys last week and coming off that win, he said he really enjoyed it and kind of changed his mind a little bit about the open setups. So he enjoys racing with these guys. These guys are a great bunch to race with, and clean races, not a lot of cautions, and that's what makes it some great racing. You know, you enjoy racing here.
Oh yeah, 10-4 on that, really. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think he will like this fixed setup. They have a good fixed setup, and they make a good setup, and so everybody can drive it. You know how like we do it, Rudy. Nobody, you don't have to worry about it. It's all fixed, and all the drivers have the same type of driving, that anybody does.
Right.
And it always depends on the driver how you handle that setup.
Yeah, I like the way these trucks handle here. I'd be kind of curious to see how the Gen 6 would run here.
Oh, wouldn't that be a blast with them cars?
He's going to have to show me how you change the grip on them, because that would be kind of interesting to know. Because I'd like to try that 2.0 grip here with the Gen 6 car. See what kind of speed you get out of it. I think you can get some great speeds.
Definitely. What I used to do when I used to run an NR2003, Rudy, I would change my grip rate in my tracks.
Yeah, how do you do that? That's what I'm asking.
Well, when you go in, I have to walk you through it. I can show you after.
Okay. Yeah, I like Racer's truck there, PayPal. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to get you to paint me up a truck, Ed.
I can do that.
Yeah, don't do nothing real fancy, just something. Oh, and he flipped it over on pit road. See, that's that grip. You got too much grip that when you go to sliding like that and it hits the blacktop, flips you right over.
Now, have you been to this track for a while, Rudy, or?
You mean in real life?
Yeah.
No, they shut it down 2 years ago.
No. Oh, really? Okay. So you've been there before it shut down, though.
Yeah, I've probably been there like a dozen times.
Oh, well, cool.
Hell, it's only like a 45-minute drive from here.
Oh, sweet.
It's just up in Gladeville. Well, not a little bit north of Murfreesboro.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit north, and they shut a lot of the interstate down, and it's one way in only traffic.
Oh wow!
They actually have, when they put 831 in, they actually added a lane, like I don't know what you'd call it, a speed lane or something on the right shoulder, just for event traffic.
Oh, okay. Just for the people that want to go to the races.
Right. So they weren't blocking, the main traffic going on 831.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't really an interstate, but it was a 4-lane, 2 lanes going each way. But on that lane coming into the track, they actually put, like I said, like a speed lane in that you could get over to the right where you weren't blocking the through traffic.
Oh, right.
The 2 lanes for the through traffic were still there.
Oh, okay.
And, that was just like an event traffic lane only. I don't know, I can't remember how they do that. They blocked it when there wasn't an event. I think they put like, I don't know, like some kind of cement things down through there.
Right.
So that way when it came event time 3 times a year, they removed them.
Oh, the little cement barriers, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they didn't want people thinking that was like a 3rd lane.
Oh, right.
Which it was, but only during event time. But you get off right there, and you went down this like little country road, okay, and all of a sudden there's the track. And it was right in the wide open. You made a left, and you went right in the parking lot, and It was pretty cool.
No kidding. This place just looks, when you're looking at it here, it looks huge.
It actually is a pretty big place. I mean, they had beautiful parking. Oh, they had acres and acres of parking. They never filled it all up because they didn't sell that many tickets,
Oh, well, right.
Now, I did hear the first few years they sold out, okay, but the seating capacity was only like 45,000.
No kidding.
So that's not very much. And that's why the Cup wouldn't come there, because Cup wanted to have like 100,000 seats,
Right. Why? I don't understand why didn't they have to make more seats?
They could have, but see, the guy wouldn't. That's what I said. The guy wouldn't put the seats in unless Cup said that they were coming, and they said, "Well, we'll come if you put the seats in." So it was kind of a battle. Neither one of them would cave in.
Didn't want to budge. Yep.
Yeah, the guy wasn't going to put more seats in until he got NASCAR to say, "We're coming."
Right. Okay.
And they said, "Well, we're not going to come until you put more seats in." So
something else.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess in a way I'm kind of like on NASCAR's side of that, because each and every race, it's hard to not find a NASCAR race that's not sold out, week after week. And they could sell out 45,000 seats in a heartbeat. They want 145,000 people to come and watch.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there was plenty of room around that track for more seating.
It looks it from here.
Yeah. So it looks like we're coming down to the end of happy hour now, Ed.
Oh, good.
Trucks are going to be gridding up. So we got a few of them coming down onto pit road. There we go. Okay. I was wondering if it was going to switch.
Drivers,
Yeah, it finally
to your
switched.
cars.
For 94 laps here, it should go pretty decent. Like we said, as long as, what we've been seeing out there today, it should be a pretty good race by these guys.
Drivers, start your engines!
So it looks like got DPH on the pole and Reaper on the outside in the Max Speed TV car. So good job by him.
We got the engine started and the pace car is off, Rudy.
Racer taking the third spot. Let's see here. I'm trying to get caught back up here. Okay. DPH on the pole. All right. Reaper on the outside. Racer X in third spot. Truan in fourth spot. Giz running in the fifth spot. Matt Speed in the sixth spot. Dean running in the seventh spot. and Ragman taking up the rear of the field in the 8th spot. So this should be a pretty interesting start of events here. We're going to get ready to go to the green flag. Lights are off on the pace truck. This time by, we should see green flag racing.
Good luck, gentlemen, out there, and let's have a good race.
Green flag. So DPH kind of jumping out to a little bit of a lead. The rule says that you can't block that position. Once you take that position over, you must go to the high side to allow the other drivers a chance to run in that racing groove. DPH still hanging in the lead there. Truan moving up to the 3rd spot. Reaper going back to the 4th spot. Not sure. He might be trying to settle in his truck here a little bit. Because, like I said, and you probably noticed it too, Ed, about the first 3 laps, it seems like you got to get the tires like warmed up.
Yeah, you sure do. I noticed that when I was there testing there. It's like 3 or 4 laps, then I could hold it wide open. Mm-hmm. And the only thing I could think, maybe just holding off on his tires, maybe saving a little bit. Mm-hmm. But it looks like he's going to move back up in that 3rd spot.
Yeah, Truan trying to maintain that low line. Reaper, and he does make the pass on Truan. So Reaper running up to the 3rd spot now. Truan back to the 4th. Gives right there in 5th. Right on Truan's bumper. Matt Speed running in the 6th spot. Ragman in the 7th. And Dean running in the 8th spot right at the moment. But I know him. He'll get up there. I think he's saving his tires.
Oh yeah, that's a good possibility, Rudy. And if I was him, man, I'd be doing the same thing. Let these guys race it real hard.
Yep.
You'll have something for them.
And DPH still maintaining that position on the high side there. Racer kind of looked at the low side for a minute there, but he just quite couldn't get by him. And he catches the apron. Ooh, he lost a few positions on that one.
Yeah, you sure did. Once you hit the apron, it'll set your truck back a little bit, really, once you get on the apron, because it gets you really loose.
Reaper and Truan looking on the inside here now, getting by DPH. Reaper passing him, going high like he's supposed to. DPH trying to give him a shove down the backstretch.
Oh, he sure is, man. Get up there, let's roll.
So Reaper showing the way here, going to lead this lap. Good job by Reaper. Truan and Gibbs coming on that low side now.
He looks like he's got that high side rolling for him, man. That's where he's gonna hang out right there on that high side. And that's a really good fast line, anyways, Rudy.
Him and DPH seem to have that high line figured out now.
Oh, they sure do, man. Like I said, that's a good place to drive the car. Look for those guys that say, well, man, they're getting to run a good line. I think I'll hang up there, too. Mm-hmm. What happens is when you're on that low side, it drags your tires and actually burn them up quicker. But if you're up on that high side, Rudy, you can fly around here.
Yeah, see, I didn't get much of a chance to try it up there. I guess I was too worried about being in the groove more than I was trying the high side, but DPH trying to look on the inside of Reaper there. Reaper giving him plenty of room.
Oh, yeah, he sure is.
But Reaper being hooked up on that high line like he is, he just, he's leaving the bottom open for him, but they just can't quite get by him. Gibbs moving into the 3rd spot now. DPH going low. He says, okay, I've had enough of trailing behind you. But he just can't get him. That high line getting a run off like he does.
Ooh, you're going to fall back. You should have stood in line there. I mean, once you're off that high side, you got to allow that next car to move in on the high side. He moves up there in front of, I can't tell the name of the truck there because I got it on spotter there. If you can tell me who you moved up in front of.
Who Gibbs or DPH?
DPH.
He moved up in front of Truan right there, and he does maintain the 3rd position, and I think he's going to stay in that high line. I think he likes it up there. Obviously, that's the line to run. You can't seem to get a good run on that low line now.
It looks like he's going to try it again here.
I think
Unless you got somebody to go with, man, that high side's going to move.
he caught the apron that time coming around, so he did lose a little bit of what he gained. And we got Dean coming up through the field now in number 43. Trying to give DPH a little bit of help on that low line, but like you said, Ed, that high line gets such a run.
Especially coming off the turns, man. That shit is so fast.
Yeah, I see that now. Wow, man.
You see how they slip down the little bottom there to get a little air, a little force of air? And I saw him slip up a little bit, but he kept the momentum going.
Great job by these guys, man. I'm telling you. They're really putting out some good racing now. Truan trying to look on the inside, but I think we're finding that low line's not the place to be.
No, it sure ain't, Rudy. We'll see what happens, though. You look like you got a good run off that time.
Yeah.
We got three at the bottom, man. You get up on their bumper and then give them a hand. It would slow that high slide down a little bit, but you got to be careful. You get a lot of wobbling up there, a lot of air mixture.
Yep. The DPH trying to give Truan a pusher on the bottom line, see if they can't get by him on that low line, but man, Reaper just hooked up on that high side. Giz following suit right behind him.
Yeah, he sure is, man. What a heck of a race they're having.
All these guys are really putting on a great show out here tonight. Truan looking on the inside again, but just can't quite get that run off the turns like that high line can.
No, they can't, man. I love it though, Rudy. It's 2x2x2.
This is some again this week. Another awesome race, Ed. Ooh, Gibbs dives down to the bottom, trying to get a run on Reaper, and he might be able to make it stick. But Reaper gets a run coming off of turn 2 there.
Oh, he sure does, man. Look, he pulled out in front of him again.
DPH says, you know what? I'm sticking up here with Reaper like I was, and this is the place to be. These guys.
We're going to make it 3 wide. I thought he was going to make it 3 wide there.
DPH gets the apron on the front stretch. But DPH digging. Boy, he's digging, and he rolls it up in front of Reaper.
He wants that high side out in the front. That's what he wants.
Does. If he'd have went up a little bit more, Reaper would have had to check up and give him that high line. But this guy's racing very clean out here.
He's got a good line. Reaper's got that good line up on that high side, and it's hard to get back up there. DPH, if he had a little bit more momentum to get in front of him, so he can run that high line, but that's hard to get up there when you got a car up there already.
Well, he had the run right there, and he should have come right up in front of Reaper, and he would have had that top position, but he didn't come up soon enough, and by the time he would have decided to come up, Reaper was there. The number 90 trying to get a run on him here.
He's going to try that same row. You can't do it, let me try it.
Everybody's trying that low line, but it's just not sticking. And Ragman coming into the picture. He's up to 3rd spot. Go Ragman. I'm rooting for you, buddy. I like Ragman. He's a cool guy. Cool customer. Good racer.
That 10-4, Rudy.
Yeah, I really like him. He's a cool guy. I like all of them, man. They're all great guys. I don't want anybody to think I don't like them, because I do. But, yeah, it seems like everybody that has bidded on that low line's just not been able to make it stick.
No, and you know what, like I always talk about, man, the high line is always the fastest line. If you get a car, it can hook up there, and somebody can hook up with you, see you later, low line. We're going.
Yep.
It looks like Reaper, got a little hook up there, a little wobbling from Reefer and another car. Whoa,
Reaper
got a little loose.
Way out of shape there. Not sure what happened there.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Let me go back and look at that because I'm not sure if whether he lost it in the turn or somebody tapped him or what here. But let me go back and look at that real quick, being we're staying under green. Looks like maybe Giz might have come up the line. Yeah, he did, and he tapped him in the rear. And I think that kind of got, or into the side, excuse me, and I think that got him a little loose. Yeah, yep, that's what happened. So that put Reaper clear back to the end. But don't count him out. So DPH back out in the lead now. Giz in second. Dean looking to try to get by Ragman on a low line here for third spot, but again, we know that low line's not the place where you want to run.
No, it sure ain't, Ray. Like I said, you got to be up on that high side. If you want to move in there, you want to go anywhere, get that on that high side of that guy, whoever's leading, man, and just run the race out. I mean, stay in line, man. You know you can't go anywhere unless you got 3 or 4 cars hooked up on the bottom.
And all these guys know this too. They're all finding that top groove is where they got to be, and yeah, this is producing some awesome racing here.
Oh, it sure is, Rudy. They got it figured out, and they're going places.
25 laps already in the books, Ed. Man.
Wow, that's quick.
Yeah, we're quarter of the way through already.
Well, I guess our fuel mileage is, I don't know how many laps to get out of these trucks. I guess I'm got a little mixed up maybe from the Gen 6 cars, a little bit more horsepower in these trucks. I don't know what their mark is for these trucks, Rudy. I guess I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't know either. I guess we'll find out when they come to their first pit.
Yeah, 10-4. We'll see how many laps they can get out of that truck.
I was kind of thinking maybe about like 35 laps, but, you know, I thought, well, you know a heck of a lot more about it than I do.
Well, here's my thing, Rudy. I haven't drove these trucks forever.
Yeah, and then this is only a 1.5 mile track, too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not a big, huge track. So
Truan looking on the inside here, trying to get a run on Ragman. He did, but he just can't quite make that low line stick. Ooh, and he taps Ragman there. Now Truan's going to take over that spot. And look who's coming on the inside there. Reaper right back up, running, bidding for this 4th spot. These guys racing each other very hard.
yeah, they sure are, Rudy. I mean, there's no sense in racing somebody that hard, and we're just not, 25 laps into the race.
Yep. And Reaper
We can't make that car stick down there. He knows it. And
Reaper taps Ragman in the rear. Oh man! No caution.
Got to go, no caution. No. He hit the wall there a little bit too. He did.
Wow. Guys racing each other so hard out here. They're forgetting about that. You lose that little bit of grip coming off the turn, and when you slide up, you gotta make sure you're clear.
Yeah, you sure do. Let off that gas pedal there, and you know what I mean, so you're not drifting up in the front of nobody.
Not sure if maybe his spotter said he was clear or what, and he wasn't. But gotta be careful out there, guys.
Yeah, you sure do.
Make sure you're clear. Don't rely on that spotter.
No, you gotta be actually looking out your mirror all 24/7, man. I mean, you gotta be constantly looking out that rear mirror, and you can tell if you're clear or not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So these guys running nose to tail again here. DPH out in the lead, Giz right on his bumper. Truan in 3rd, Reaper in 4th, and look who's coming up there in 5th. Dean. Definitely one that don't count that boy out right there, because man, I'm telling you what, Dean will sneak it in. So
It's gonna be kind of funny, Rudy. Where they're gonna pit off the front stretch, or they're gonna come up off turn 3 and pit that way.
Right? Yeah, I'm kind of curious myself to see what and when they're gonna pit. I mean, we're at lap 32 already.
Time for it, buddy.
I'm sure these guys are watching their fuel big time, you know. Truan looking on the inside here again. I think that's going to allow Reaper to close up on the bumper of Giz here. And Truan may wind up... Oh, Truan sucks back up to the top there again. He knows he just can't quite complete that pass on that low line. And I think these guys are starting to see a little bit of tire fall off.
Yeah, it will happen eventually because you're really running these trucks really, really hard, Rudy.
Yes. Dean trying to get a run on that low line here, see if he could get by Reaper, but low line's just not, it's not user friendly today.
It sure ain't.
Truan looking to the inside again of Giz. He can hold it down there and don't let it slip up into him. Reaper coming up there. Reaper's on the outside of Truan now, and Truan's going to lose that spot.
Yeah, he sure is. I mean, once you drop that down to that low line, you're going to have trucks rolling right by you.
Racer's up into the picture now. He's trying to get a run on Truan. Racer in the PayPal truck there today. PayPal, Visa, MasterCard. Ragman, he's closed back up now, back up to the 6th position. Dean has fallen back to the 7th position. Did we have somebody that got damaged or dropped out or something, Ed?
I'm not sure, Rudy, what was going on there. Looks like it looks like the 90's gone, man.
He's 13 seconds back.
Did he go to the pit or something?
No, he's just way back. Matt Speed, he's just running way in the back.
Yeah, 10-4.
So DPH still leading them down here. Reaper looking on the inside. Looking on the inside of Giz, trying to get a run on him. And he does complete that pass, but boy, it was a tight fit.
I see that, really. Wow, that was tight.
I'll bet you Giz had a little concern there because he didn't think he was clear, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably cussing the Mountain Team speak right now. Dude, I had to lift off the gas. Oh, these guys racing hard here. Wow, man. So DPH still leading them here. Reaper, was so strong at the beginning there running on that high line. This could come down to who's got the best pit stop to see who's going to come back out in the lead and after the pit stops. So Reaper looked on the inside, but he knows better.
Yeah, he got that. He moved that truck back up on that high side, trying to get a run on the low side there. But you know well as I know, Rudy, that low side is garbage.
Yep. Truan falling back in behind Giz here. Everybody kind of holding position right now. Truan trying to look on the inside of Giz here, coming by on the tri-oval. Giz running very strong today. I'm impressed with Giz's performance today. He is really running well. He got slammed into the wall again. The poor guy, he's got the crap beat out of him today.
he come right up, man. I don't know what got so loose there.
He hit that wall hard. Oh man, poor Giz. And Reaper he's on the high side now, trying to keep on that high side to get a run by DPH here. Him and DPH, man, they're running this race hard up front here.
They swapped up there pretty good there. They swapped, and then he's going to pull in front of him up there because you lose a little momentum, but these trucks are starting to slide, and they're getting on the old tires.
Yes, definitely.
It's not the place to be, man, I'll tell you that.
So Reaper back out in the lead after that early little tap that he took. Truan coming right up on the outside of DPH here. Knows that high line's a good line to run. But DPH,
yeah, it sure is.
DPH is holding that second position. He's losing ground to it now, though.
Yeah, he sure is. Got a bunch of cars on the high side. He'll fall right back to the back if you don't get in line here.
So we've got now Racer X looking up on the outside here. Everybody trying to follow suit here and stay on that high line. Truan every once in a while looks down to that inside, but not sure if he wants to try to maintain that low line, maybe in the turns. I think he just maybe feels a little more comfortable down there. I would.
Yeah.
I don't like the looks of that wall being so close.
Yeah, me either, man.
You know, you're coming out of them turns at 170 mile an hour, and it's like, oh man, that wall's close.
And you're praying, man, please stick, don't let me hit you.
Right. So DPH falling back to the third spot. Man, and him and Truan fighting it out hard here. Truan kind of cut him off a little bit, and then DPH said, I'm going to slide up on the outside or inside of you.
Boy, they're really racing this hard.
Wow, here comes Ragman back into the picture.
And we're on lap 47 and still no pitting.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know how much fuel you can carry in this thing, Rudy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I guess it's more than Gen 6 car, must be.
Well, these probably aren't nowhere near as hard on fuel as the Gen 6 car. And it's only being a 1.5 mile track. You know, there ain't no telling.
You got that right.
Guess we're just going to have to wait and see when these guys do decide to pit. They know they're probably watching that fuel gauge every second, every lap, and make sure they've got enough fuel. Last thing you want to do is run out of fuel here. Ooh, DPH getting squirrely there. Truan cutting him off.
Yeah, well, he tried to give Truan to let him know he's there. And like, listen, you better get moving or I'm going to run you over. He has a fast truck. You can get him this time. You got to get up a little higher off that turn. You got him down the low line this time, so look what happens.
Okay, DPH is on the outside of Truan now.
You got it to stick.
He's going to try to get a run on Truan, and he does complete that pass, and Truan taps the wall.
Yeah, he stood up and tried to slide in the back of him there, and he, instead of hitting him, he got up against the wall a little bit. And that little arrow push there.
Yeah, that cost him another position, too, because Racer got by him. Now, Racer now moved into the third spot.
And DPH is going to try to take that low line and try to get past Reaper there.
But he decides not. He's going to stick it back down in there, and he's got to try to hold in there. The number 90 coming on pit road, Ed, and he does use that service road to come down to pit road, so I guess you do have to use it.
I think that's about the safest place to get on pit road here.
Yeah. Because I tried to enter pit road there during practice, and man, that was rough. You got to be hard on the brakes.
Talking about that, we did the same thing, man. Oh my God, I'm in the grass.
And Reaper up on that high line all by himself. But the DPH leads that lap, but he's on that low line. And Racer going with them. DPH could have come up right there again, but he didn't. Oof. Given the respect, man, these guys giving a lot of respect on this track. A couple little mishaps there that we've seen of just racing things, racing incidents, but because they're racing so hard. What a bunch of hard racers, aren't they, Ed?
Yeah, they sure are, Rudy. Just amazing. I like when we go over and commentate these races, Rudy, when we go to somewhere special and watching good racing, man. That's what makes me so happy, man. Every time we commentate a race, that, especially at TDR, man, really good bunch of guys over here, and they're nice, clean racers, and you can drive anywhere near these guys and still have a good race.
Exactly, I agree, 100%. Truant into the wall. Whoa, that's going to allow Ragman to go by and Racer get by. Giz has come right up on the bumper of Truant now.
I don't know, Rudy. What do you think we're going to pit? Maybe lap 60?
I don't know, man. I think I would have pitted by now because you're over halfway.
Yeah, we're way over halfway, yeah.
Pit, get some fresh tires, and yeah, you're going to be out of pit sequence, but when it all comes back around, you're good to go.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It wouldn't matter anyway, but I always try to look for somebody to pit with, right. To get that nice little pushing partner, and plus you get more speed out of the truck.
Okay, we are seeing a couple come down pit road now. Dean's coming down pit road and Truant. So,
there you go then. So we must be on probably, like I said, lap 60. You got to pit. Run out of fuel and you ain't going to be anywhere.
The leader's still out here turning laps, though. Nobody's pitting yet.
Lap 58. Still turning it. Can they go 60 laps? They must, right?
I'm going to assume so. I haven't seen anybody even make an inclination of maybe pitting. Guys still out here racing hard.
Oh, we got the
69 DPH is coming down pit road now.
Yeah, DPH is just pulling off, headed to the pit. Now, pit speed was 35 or 45, Rudy?
Must be 45.
Must be 45,
yeah.
Yep. Got my eye on DPH right now. See what he does here. So he's taking all four, taking two.
Yeah, let me know because I want to try to stay on these leaders up here. Ragman right on the bumper of Reaper now, and they're coming to lap 60. So Reaper's going to run this tank dry, I guess.
10-4.
But these guys come out here with fresh tires and stuff, and they're going to run them down quick.
Well, DPH is taking all four and filling up for that fuel in his tank, Sunoco fuel there, and he's on his way.
Yeah, I think if I was these leaders, man, I'd be thinking about stopping because they're going to get run down quick.
Yeah, and you don't want to do that. Remember, I always talked about that, Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a chance to pit, and you know that the leader knows he has to pit, I would pit, get it over with, and I wouldn't be hanging around not pitting because that DPH just pitted. He's going to have fresh four tires and he's full of fuel Sunoco, man. He's going to be pushing that truck hard.
Yes, sir. The leaders have put, some of these guys a lap down and stuff, but, he's got the whole field a lap down except for the front three. These front three still out here turning laps. Lap 62 they're on right now, Ed. Wow.
Oh, I'm just looking at, talking about the Max TV car or truck. A reefer driving there. I see a little combative damage there in the back bumper of his. Must be when you come up and hit that wall a little bit there. But I guess it's not losing the horsepower out of the front though.
Yeah, looks like Ragman got a little bit loose on that turn there, and he lost his position there. So these guys are still out here turning laps. Man, oh man, I can't believe these guys. Wow.
They're lap 64 now.
Whew. That's amazing, man. These guys are turning them laps like that. And they're still getting after it too, man. They're still turning some good lap times.
Yeah, they sure are. I've been watching the Max Speedway truck there. He's doing about, got it almost a 180 before you hit the turn there.
I mean, his best lap time was 27.249, and he's still turning 27.899. So he's only he's only 6/10 off of his best lap time was, you know.
Yeah, 10-4 boy. He's got that truck hammered in on the high side, and he can turn some laps.
But he surely can't run the whole race on one tank of fuel, I wouldn't think.
I hope not, man. Oh my God, we're at lap 65 here now.
I just can't believe that. And we have a new leader now. So
Reaper's slowing down here, man. I hope he's not out of fuel.
I think he's coming onto pit road. He's slowed down a ton now. So he is coming onto pit road now. So our leader's all coming on pit road here, I believe. Watching that pit speed. Ragman coming down. He's coming down to his pit stall. Slowing down. 45-mile-an-hour pit speed. And
I think Reaper's out of fuel, man, because it's his speed's down to 27 miles an hour.
Yeah, he ran it.
He ran that truck dry.
Man.
That's going to cost him.
Can't believe he did that. All he would have had to do is pit one lap earlier.
Yeah, he would have had it.
Ah, man. Yep. Well, that's going to probably cost him the race.
He got it fired back up, though.
Changing all four tires. Our previous leader, Racer X, is on the pit road now. Getting his 4 fresh feel goods, and he'll be getting back out there. New leader, let's see, well, he's still a leader at the moment, but so these guys coming back out, getting back up to speed, 90 tapping the wall there. Matt's struggling a little bit today. I'm not sure if he's a little bit off of his game or he's running the same line that these guys are running, so I'm kind of a little bit surprised at what's going on there, but showing him 3 laps down.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm sorry, he's only 1 lap down now. But he's out of pit sequence, so Ragman is out in the lead now. And these guys all bidding for this for the lead up here. Oh, and DPH got a run on him that time. Truan following right along behind him. So DPH back out in the lead now. Truan second, Ragman in third. And Dean in the number 43 running in the 4th spot now. So great job by these 4 here.
Yeah, they got it good there, right there, Rudy. I just stay right in line and finish the race up. I mean, you're lap 71 of 94.
Yep. So Reaper messing up in the Max Speed TV car there and running it out of fuel.
You can't, like I was saying, you cannot run it out of fuel when you've got a bunch of cars on this track, man. I always say, if somebody's going to pit, man, you know you got to go around at least once to pit, get some fuel in that thing, and get out of there.
I'm showing him in 7th spot, 22 seconds behind the leader. So that cost him the race right there.
He sure did, and he had a fast car out there.
Yes,
but what do you do, man? You try to run that thing bone dry, it doesn't work here.
Nope. You're gonna get run over big time.
Oh, he might get lapped there. These cars are hooked up, and you got the speed there. I don't know if he's got anybody to draft with. Reaper does, but I'm telling you right now, you got 4 cars lined up. You're going to be lapped down.
Yep. And they're coming because they're only 5 seconds. They're only 5 seconds behind him.
Yeah, 10-4.
I believe he does have. Yeah, he's drafting with the 90 right now. So this is going to help him get back. You know, at least maybe keep from going a lap down.
Yeah, 10-4.
So these two running out here together. But leader's not far behind him.
Yeah, I've been watching them lap after lap there. The leader just, you know, I still say the leader will catch them with these 4 cars. They're a little faster than 2 cars.
Yes. Yeah, they've already closed in another second. So,
and 90's way off the pace. It was at the apron, wasn't he?
What happened there?
I'm not sure really what happened. We had to back that up and look at it.
Yeah, let me wind that back and see what happened. Sure if him and looks like maybe him and Reaper might have tapped a little. Well, looks like the 90 got a little high there. He may have tapped him, but I think he just got a little high and got loose, I think is what happened. But I'm going to go to the chopper view and kind of get an eyeball on that and make sure, you know, I don't want to see him out there wrecking people. Whoop. Don't want that view. With the chopper view, or the chopper view. Where's the chopper view? There it is. Okay, now we'll slow this down.
He didn't even touch him, man. That was some warping right there.
Yeah, I would say.
Even touch him, man. Also, they both got loose almost.
Yeah, Matt warping really bad there. You know, like I said, I'm going to rewind this back one more time. Yeah.
I don't know what he hit.
Nothing. That was warp right there. So, well, that's too bad for him because, you know, Matt, he was, you know, taking up the last spot, but still, you know, I hate to see that.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Rudy.
All right, let's go back up here to the, and the leader's coming up behind Reaper real fast now. He doesn't have anybody to draft with, so, you know, I'm sure he's going to try to fight this and stay on that lead lap as long as he can.
All he does have to do is run his line, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. He's giving them room, though. He's staying low, staying out of their way. That's good. Very respectful right there. That's a good job.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Rudy.
So that'll put him a lap down. Maybe he can, you know, catch into their draft a little bit there. And well, looks like he's lost their draft already. Wow. So the front 4 here running nose to tail. DPH leading the way. Truan in second, Ragman third, and Dean running in the 4th spot. So coming down to the wire, next time by will be 12 laps to go.
They sure will, buddy. One of these guys got anything for DPH?
DPH been very strong here today. Had an excellent pit stop, and you know, like I said, that could decide the winner having a great pit stop. Somebody shooting off fireworks out back. Yeah, he led pretty much the first part of the race there, and then Reaper kind of kicked in, and wow, he just like come out of nowhere, and nobody could get by him. Everybody just kind of followed in behind him and tried to pass him, couldn't get by him, and he ran it so much he ran it out of fuel. So very bad for him. DPH is loving it though because that put him out front now, and Reaper ain't there to give him a challenge, but he's got Truan hard on him. Boy, and Truan ain't going to give up without a fight.
Let's see, these other two cars are just like drifting way back for some reason. I don't know what was going on. They were all up close, and all of a sudden we have two are drifted way back now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, we're, I don't know. Hard to tell.
Yeah, 10-4.
But wouldn't count any of them out by any means, because if you look, they're starting to close back up a little bit now.
Yeah, I was just wondering what happened. The 63 of Ragman there, I know Truan there, they touched each other. He got against the wall a little bit, and then they started folding backwards. Now they're pushing back up towards the front again.
Maybe they backed off to cool off their tires a little bit and try to get a run.
Oh, that could be too, Rudy.
Coming up close to the end here, next time by, it'll be 7 laps to go. I can't believe this, Ed. No cautions, man. 94 laps, no cautions.
Yeah, good racing for sure over here.
Oh, man. These guys put on one heck of a show here today. They always do, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And they're closing up on the bumper here of Giz. Going to put him a lap down next. I believe he's a lap down yet. No lap down yet, but he's soon to be. We'll see if he goes low and lets them go by, or if he just tries to stay out there. Or well, he stayed right in the racing groove and didn't really give DPH much of a. But DPH makes a good clean pass on him. Good job, good job. Truan kind of falling off a little bit now. I'm not sure what's going on there either. And Giz trying to hang right on the bumper here.
I think he backed up for the 63. Maybe they thought they could draft together so you can push him up there, but he had a little trouble there. The 63 got a little wall there and got him a little squirrely there, Rudy.
Catch him back up, so these guys they're racing hard here now. They're gonna bring it on.
Oh,
5 to go. Ooh, Dean and Truan getting together.
Oh yeah, Dean got hurt against the wall. He did.
Wow.
That kind of messed his friggin' front fender up a little bit.
Knocked the momentum right out of shape.
It sure did.
Dang, I hit the wrong button all the time. So try to stay up here on the leader now. Gibbs tucked right up under the bumper of our leader. Gibbs being a lap down. Hoping for a caution, but I don't think that's going to happen, because next time by we're going to have 3 to go.
We sure are, Rudy. If you got anything now, guys, you better get after it now.
DPH running that favored line that we've seen all race long, and I don't think anybody's going to be able to get by him. And he can block now. They're under 5 to go. So
No, sure thing, Rudy.
Anybody tries to get by him, he can put the old block to him. And Dean and Truan still getting together a little bit coming down the backstretch there. Truan kind of backed out of it a little bit and let Dean go by. Dean going to try to get up there and see if he can't have a little something for DPH, but he better hurry.
There ain't much time. I got 94 now, Rudy. I think this is it, isn't it? Or one more?
No, this is it. This is the last lap right here. So,
boy, that was a quick race, buddy.
It was, I'm telling you. About an hour. Well, 46 minutes was a race.
Wow, that's awesome.
So good job. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was, Rudy.
That was it. Okay, so second place was Dean, and Truan coming in third. So we got DPH and Dean coming in second. And True.
I'll let you pull him down this time, Rudy.
All right. I can do that.
10-4.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to I'm going to get out of this race before we do anything. And DPH is doing his burnout. So we'll get the guys down here. Well, we could probably go up there, but we'll drag them down here. We'll get DPH first. And Ed, you want to start interviewing him while I'm dragging the rest of them down here?
User was moved to your channel.
Okay.
Hey, DPH.
Hey, DPH.
Yes, sir.
What a great run you just had, man. Wow. We thought that you and Reefer there, man, you guys were up the fastest trucks out there tonight, man. You guys were swapping back and forth, man. What a good race. Reefer there ran out of fuel going to the pits, man. He tried to make, I don't know what he was thinking. You had a good pit there, DPH, man, and you come back out. You led the most of the track tonight, or most of the race tonight, man. Your truck was fast, man. I couldn't believe it. Like I said, you and Reefer are about the fastest trucks out there on the track tonight. And you guys had something for going back, like I said, back and forth, back and forth. But you won the race, and he failed to not pit at the right moment where he ran out of fuel, man.
Yeah, it was fun racing with Reaper there until he had that problem. I just think you were using more fuel when you're out front than I was running in that draft there. Because when I pitted, I still have 3 laps to go, and I think he didn't pit much behind me.
No, well, what happened is he led a few more laps there. I think like 3 or 4 more laps there, and you headed down pit road. The truck did stall. He dropped down the speed about, I think he got down to 23 miles an hour. I didn't think he was going to make it to his pit, but he did. And then he refired the truck and took, what was it, right side tires and filled it up full of Sunoco fuel and then took off, but it wasn't enough time.
Right. It was fun out there. Everybody was driving a good, clean race.
Well, congratulations, man. You did an awesome job out there tonight. And another caution-free race for us, man. That's a big, big plus for Max Speed TV for you guys, man. It was just awesome racing. And seeing you guys race that hard was just, we're just so grateful. Me and Rudy are up in the booth, man. So, wow. Caution-free race, man. We just love that stuff.
Well, we thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, DPH. Man, what a run you had tonight. That was just amazing. I know you like to be battling out there with the rest of them, but when it came down to the last few laps, man, nobody had anything for you. Gibbs was hanging on your bumper, but he was a lap car. So good job by you. Way to bring it home first place, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, high line was the line tonight instead of the low line. Usually it's a low line, but the high line was the one.
Yep. Yeah, we noticed that, and we've seen Reaper go up there, and then you all started following him, and everybody kept trying to pass him on the low line, and he'd get a run coming off of the turns, and the low line just wasn't the place to be tonight. So great job by all of you out there. And you got anybody you'd like to thank out here tonight, DPH?
Yeah, I'd like to thank TDR for the races, and APG for sponsoring the races, and to thank you guys for broadcasting that.
All right. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you there.
Dean, this is Rudy. You got a copy?
Sure do.
Oh, Dean, what a run you had tonight, man. That was amazing. You were up and down, back and forth. We seen you go back to the back, and a couple times a lot of the guys out there, they got a little impatient. I don't know if their spotter was saying they were clear and they weren't, and they would tap the front corner, send the guy into the wall. But very clean racing out there by all tonight. And congratulations coming home second place, buddy.
Thank you. Had a great time as always here at TDR.
Ed, you got anything for Dean?
Yeah, I sure do. Yeah, Dean. Man, I was watching you guys, man. Like I said, Dean, you guys put a nice, good show on for us for Max Speed TV once again. Good driving. I love how you guys give the respect out there for each other out there on the track, man. That's what's amazing to me, and I will talk about that because every time we and Rudy, like we always say, we go somewhere, man, and you see cautions and cautions, but not here, man. You guys just showed us a lot that we could go somewhere and watch a race, televise a race, and say, man, look at these guys, man. And you'll see me talk about that on your broadcast. How you guys do so well over here, and it's just amazing to sit in the booth and watch a clean race and have fun doing it. So anyways, Dean, congratulations again, man. Good job for second place. Do you want to give a wave out to any of your fans out there and any sponsors on your truck tonight?
I got to thank Go Green and TDR-Racing, and thank you guys for broadcasting tonight.
You're very welcome, Dean, and again, man, good finish on second place for you tonight.
Thank you.
Truan, coming home third place, buddy. Good job out there. Congratulations coming home third, man.
Thanks. It was rough out there, but we brought it home.
Yeah, we've seen a good many times you guys were trying to get down to that low line to get a run, and the low line was just not the line tonight, like DPH said. And but it all worked out. You come home third place. Your truck looked good and clean. You tapped the wall a couple times. Nothing major. I don't know if it was affecting your truck in any way, but good job coming home third place.
No, it didn't affect the truck any. The tires were going bad, getting worn out, so I was having problems coming off the corners.
Very cool. You got anything for Truan there, Ed?
I sure do. Hey, Truan, it's Ed. I just want to let you know, man, good driving, man, out there. I know you said your tires are going away. I noticed that you got up in the wall 3 or 4 times there. You're racing really hard to keep on that position you were in. I know it's really tough, especially when your tires give away and you're trying to hang on to third place, man. Even try to get to second, but third place, it's just tough anyways. The track, it's a nice track though. We love broadcasting on this track. We talked about this track a lot. Rudy's been there a few times, man, and I want to be honest with you, man. It's a gorgeous track. I mean, it's too bad it's shut down now, but anyways, I didn't want to talk too much about that, Truman. But anyways, congratulations, man, on third place finish, man, and good job, buddy. Do you want to give a wave out to any fans and any sponsors on your truck tonight?
I just want to thank APG for putting on this race, you guys for broadcasting it, and that's about it.
Okay, thank you, Truman. We appreciate it.
Okay, and that'll wrap it up for the race tonight. DPH coming home first, Dean in second, and Truan taking up the third spot. And that'll do it for this week at Nashville Superspeedway, and we will see you next